We are live. Morning, everyone.
Hello, good morning. Is this mic working?
Not yet. It will be.
Oh, good.
It will be in a few minutes. Oh, in a few seconds. ID?
AM 1400 KCYK Yuma.
Here we go. This is our intro. You don't need the headphones, we just wear them so we can hear our music cues, okay?
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Straub. You can listen to Today in Yuma weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Opinions expressed herein are not
As a moderator,
necessarily
I can make
those of
changes
station
to this
management.
video while
Feel
it's
free
live.
to give Jennifer and Teresa a call
Really?
at 782-4321.
That probably means changing
And
the
now,
header and stuff like that.
Today in Yuma.
That's cool. Hi, Julie. All right, you ready? Yep.
Wow, perfect timing. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
Thank you for joining us on this beautiful throwback Thursday morning on Z93 and Outlaw Country.
Yes, that is if you are listening on the radio, but you can always watch us on the Sunset Health Facebook Live feed. That is a fun way to interact with the show. If you have any questions or comments for our guest, you can post them right there on the feed.
You sure can. We've got a lot coming up today. We're going to be visiting here in a moment with Stephen Dennis. He's going to talk about his goals to get to the strongman competition in Denver.
Awesome.
We also have Josh. He is the Vice President of External Affairs and Business Partnerships, as well as Rowena Regalado. She's the branch director of the Boys and Girls Club of Yuma.
All right, sounds good.
So we have a lot taking place. And we're going to jump in here right now because this young man is with us already this morning. Stephen Dennis. Good morning, Stephen.
Hello.
It's good to have you here.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
you're doing good.
Yep, we can hear you just fine. Now, we're going to be, let's talk a little bit about your history, Stephen. You're obviously planning to head to the strongman competition in Denver. Have you always been into weightlifting and strength-related issues?
No, I haven't actually.
All right. You graduated from high school in 2014, and your little bio describes yourself as 5'9", 125 pounds. That doesn't seem like a weightlifter, a bodybuilder.
I used to be 125 back in high school.
Not anymore, right?
Past 200.
Well, let's talk about how you got. Now, you were always really fast. You could run really fast.
I can still run pretty fast right now. I'm in great shape. I still do cardio.
Well, you were good at puzzles too, and you just like to find different ways to do things. And you have also shared with us that you are you're on the autism spectrum. You're considered high functioning. All right. Well,
I am.
let's talk about you graduated and then you got into bodybuilding, weightlifting. How'd that happen?
It happened back in 2020, 4 years ago. Can't you believe it? Time goes fast. I went to, in the foothills called 4th Avenue Gym. I went over there because it was during COVID day. And I was training there and I met this guy named Coach Sean Suzuki. I was having a hard time deadlifting and then he offered to train me. My first attempt was 425 at 181 pounds.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, I was pretty skinny. Very skinny. He asked me, have you ever done strongman before? I said no. I never even heard of strongman or anything. Not even the famous Eddie Hall, Martine, or Hunter something else, skip them. But I didn't know what strongman was. He had to send me videos on YouTube and TikTok. Like, I never seen all this stuff before. I was like, pretty interesting. Then he asked me, have you ever thought about doing the Boulder Desert? And I never even heard of Boulder Desert. Which I got first place.
Did you?
Did you? Last year?
2023.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I got first place in Phoenix and first place in powerlifting.
That's tremendous. For being relatively new to this,
That's a
new.
big deal.
too.
Yeah.
Now you have a nickname at the gym too.
People call me Big Steve.
Well, we have you here today, Stephen, because we wanted to talk about your journey and share, some of the things that you've gone through. But your goal is to get to Denver, Colorado. Is it in June?
June 8th.
Okay, it's for a strongman competition. And we are looking to see if people in the community can help out in any way because there are costs that you would like to offset. Now, you have your admission into the competition covered, but
That's correct.
there's travel expenses that you need some help with. I mean, you'd be representing Yuma at this big competition. What ways can people donate to help meet some of those travel costs?
Well, it's my first time doing donation, people, so don't judge me if I'm not good at this.
You're learning as you go along, and that's okay.
I'm using Yella. It's a scan code.
Uh-huh.
I'm still learning to work that.
Okay. You do have a Zelle account, though, that people can donate to.
That's correct.
All right. Is there an email you want them to use for Zelle?
I do have an email.
All
It
right.
should be on there. Is
It's
it?
StephenDennis125@gmail.com.
That's correct.
And we'll share this information after the show too when people are, if they reach out too, if they want to find ways to help out to meet some of these expenses. Now, you're looking for plane fare, car rental, and other essentials that you would need for traveling. Do you have a figure in mind that you need to help get you there money-wise?
Flying get into an airport is one of them.
Okay.
Renting a car in a hotel, and first time going to this massive stadium. Over 600 athletes are signing up.
Oh my goodness, that is a
Yeah.
huge competition.
Well, here comes the crazy part. They're all men and women in different weight classes, and they're all first place winners. Well, you're going against everyone in USA.
Did you have to qualify for it?
You got actually you have to win first, then get qualified.
Uh-huh. So you go in and compete, and then once you win, that's your qualification into the rest of it.
2 or 3 rounds of victory, first place, and then you get selected to go.
Do you have an area where you're going to participate, like certain different you said there's deadlifting and all that other one. Do you have like areas where you're going to participate?
Men's lightweight class 181.
Okay.
I'll be doing the circus dumbbell, which is 150 pounds. I'll be doing the yoke, 625 pounds.
That is cool, though. I've seen that
I'll
before.
be doing the Atlas stone, it's 300 pounds. I'll also be doing the deadlift, which is 545 pounds.
Just?
And sandbag to shoulder is like 220 to 250.
So you have quite a few that you're going to be participating in.
On different days?
Same day, on
Okay.
a Saturday, June 8th.
Okay. June 8th.
I'm probably going against 100 people in my weight class.
Oh, wow.
Maybe more. I haven't checked the list.
Uh-huh.
Not yet.
Well, I'm sure they're still signing up, but again, you want to get there. You have your entry fee already covered. It's all the other expenses that we're looking for the community to help with.
That's correct.
Again, plane fare to fly out there
Yeah.
because Denver isn't super duper close.
No.
Also, car rental, hotel, and food you got to eat while you're gone.
Yeah, I love that.
So if someone is interested, if we have any businesses here that are interested in helping you want to sponsor, or even individuals or families, again, you can make a donation to Stephen through his Zelle account. We'll share that information once we get done on the air. Or you can just reach out to Teresa or I, and we'll share that with you too.
Exactly.
Now, can people follow your weightlifting journey? Do you have an Instagram page?
And plus TikTok.
Okay.
Starting to
Instagram.
post videos.
What is your TikTok username?
It's okay. You can look it up.
Well, he sent it to me the other day. Hang on. Let me pull it up here.
Well, my Instagram is st.eve2481.
Okay, perfect. That's on Instagram.
It is.
And then Jen's looking up the TikTok right now.
Instagram, st.eve2481. And he sent his TikTok. Hang on, we had a lot of messages back and forth. You know what? I'll share that when we get done too.
Yeah, we'll share them on the feed that way, so that people that want to follow your journey can.
And some of these photos too. But awesome, you have made such tremendous progress. Are you? Oh, there you go. Hang on one second here. His Instagram is Stephen Dennis 92.
That's TikTok.
I'm sorry, TikTok.
Stephen Dennis 92.
Yep.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that too. You made a note of that there?
Yes.
All right. And what does this mean to you? I mean, because you've made huge strides.
I have, and probably a lot of enemies that are probably angry at me winning a lot.
That's okay.
Probably
Yeah.
plus jealousy.
That shouldn't be the case.
It's
though,
called
because
competition.
It's part of competition.
It's part of the
yeah.
competition. Everyone can't win all the time.
I always say hi to them. They don't say hi back to me.
You're a good sport. That is as it should be.
Exactly.
Well, we certainly hope that we can help make this possible and get you to Denver, Colorado on June 8th so you can represent Yuma. Again, you're one of 600 athletes. That is tremendous. We're really proud of what you've done.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd make it this far.
Well, we can't wait to hear a recap when you get back and tell us about all the categories you won. Okay?
I am competing at the Bowl of the Desert again. You might see me over there again.
Is that in February?
17th.
We have the Caballeros de Yuma coming on next Wednesday. They're going to be talking about Bowl of the Desert.
Yeah,
So I did not know you were one of the winners last year. That is so cool.
it is.
You should show. I sent you the picture.
Well, but I didn't know
No,
where
which
they were
competition,
from. Yeah, which
yeah.
competition. We'll share those too. Well, Stephen, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. You worked a graveyard shift at work too and came in right after, so we appreciate you taking the time to do that. Great to have you here, and know that Yuma will be cheering you on, okay?
Sounds great.
All right, we are going to take our Village Inn Pizza Parlor selfie out in the courtyard with Stephen. We'll be back with more of the show after this. It's brought to you by Quick Refrigeration, where tomorrow is
Free Filter Friday.
Take the dimensions for your dirty, dusty air filter down to 190 West 10th Street, and they will swap them out and give you a brand new standard 1-inch air filter for free at Quick Refrigeration.
And the Yuma Mesa Shopping Center. Your store is located in the heart of Yuma at 16th Street and 4th Avenue. Everything you could possibly need in one stop. They have Big Lots, Kelly Pro Nails, Classic Design Beauty Salon, and more, all at the Yuma Mesa Shopping Center.
And Yuma Winelson is located on Pacific Avenue right across from Yuma Palms, and they're a full-service plumbing supply company with high-quality products from over 22 national brands. Commercial customers stop by weekdays. They can help you out at Yuma Winelson.
Oil changes are key to your car's longevity. Oil removes heat from the engine, lubricates its moving parts, plus it collects dirt and engine deposits. No appointment is needed for an oil change at Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros.
Are you ready for a home glow-up, Yuma? American Eagle of Arizona is here to soar above the rest. From floor to ceiling, they redefine remodeling excellence. Elevate your space with American Eagle of Arizona, where your dream home takes flight. Call them today at 928-726-1617.
And Brewers Restaurant and Sports Bar, where brewers and football go together. Cheer on your favorite teams with an ice-cold beer or great food with 2 locations open for your convenience.
It is Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Great job.
Good
See,
job.
it was easier than you thought.
Do you want me to put, I'll tell you what, when you guys go take your picture, I'll put that in a to-go cup for you. We have one with lids.
It's almost done.
Okay.
There's more if you want more. Thank you. All right, we're going to take our selfie out here, Stephen.
Oh, thank you, though.
You're welcome.
We also have free pickup and drop-off in your hassle-free experience guaranteed. Ed Whitehead's Tire Pros. Yeah, we got tires for that.
Do you still have time? Because I don't think you guys were till later in the hour. So we can do birthdays and stuff next and everything, I'll tell them. That way you have time to wait for your next guest, okay? She's still waiting for one more guest since they were the later segment.
I think we're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna get them in or we're gonna do birthdays first.
That's what I'm saying. We'll do birthdays first.
Thank you for the coffee.
You're welcome.
Okay.
That's what I told her. I was just telling you guys.
All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Stephen. See you later.
Hi, Brenda. Good morning. That coffee does smell good.
It does.
I like the way it smells, but I can't.
I'm like, maybe we should just brew coffee over here to smell it.
I mean,
Okay.
somebody I'm sure will drink
We
it.
could.
We could.
Oh, they can't.
Janice here. If you know me, you know I moved to Yuma in '92. I grew up originally in California.
I feel like I just heard that this morning.
Did you?
No, she was talking about 92, that song.
Oh, the
And I was like, 92? Why does that number keep coming up? When he said 92, and I was like, oh.
And then, of course, watery eyes, stuffy nose, and sneezing would start all over again.
The other two
Do
people
you
are
still
here.
get your spam calls?
Fire allergy and sinus.
Have you?
Yeah, I did yesterday.
Really?
2 minutes and 58 seconds.
But I hate needles. I finally decided.
Janice hates needles.
I do.
Fire made it easy.
When my stepdad had gotten that head-on collision, they were testing all our blood to see because he needed so much blood that we were, giving it back or whatever.
Yeah.
And to see if we matched because he's O negative, which
Oh,
is a rare one, right? He can give to all of us, but he can't. And so we had to go in and I said, oh, I really don't want to do this. And the guy looks at me and I said, okay, I'm going to look this way when you do it. But I see stickers and lollipops over there and I want one of each. He's like, okay. So I was like 25.
I'm going to need a W-2. And do you prefer check or ACH? Which do you prefer?
A W-2?
A vendor. You
No,
mean
I'm
the
sorry,
W-9?
W-9. Yeah, W-9.
Okay.
That should be in the corporate folder.
If they wanted, it doesn't matter, whatever's easiest for them.
All right, I'll check and find that out for sure because that's the new sponsor.
I can
It'll
give,
start February 1st.
they can send a check, it's fine. Or if they want to send me credit card, it don't matter.
I will let her know.
Whatever's convenient.
And I know in the corporate forms it does have the W-9.
Okay.
That's one thing I will look for. I have no idea. Figure it out. Ready?
Did you get your notary yet?
Not yet.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
A special thanks to Stephen for joining us this morning.
Yeah, how exciting. That's a lot of progress in 4 years.
That is.
And to compete on that level, those are the best of the best.
How about some national days?
Sure.
Today is Get to Know Your Customers Day.
Isn't that quarterly?
I think so. Yes.
Yes.
Third Thursday of each quarter.
I was like, that one comes up because it's important.
It is. It's National Michigan Day. Michigan Day.
I have friends there. Never been.
It is National Thesaurus Day.
Yeah, okay.
I love me.
I was going to say, I know you do.
It's National Peking Duck Day.
No, that's a food. I'm not eating that.
Yeah, good. Good deduction.
I'm like, no, I'm not eating duck.
a duck.
It's also National Winnie the Pooh Day.
I love it.
Aww.
From the 100 Acre Woods.
That's one of Tigger's, Evie's favorite.
T-I double got her.
Mm-hmm.
Tigger's bounce because that's what Tiggers do.
I'm surprised that her
Joke wasn't that.
joke wasn't something to do with that.
It was
Yeah.
fruit, but it was funny.
Did you know, like, I was looking up facts about it, and I don't know the exact wording of it, but the original Winnie the Pooh's in the public domain.
Yes, it is. And that was something we watched. It was either on a news special.
We look for those things. In radio, you look for those
Yes,
things.
we do. And the original artwork, same goes for the original, not Mickey Mouse, but the previous mouse. He had a different name.
He had a different name, yeah.
And
Steve.
no, not before Steamboat Willie.
Really?
Mortimer or something strange
Really?
like that. And Walt's wife did not like that name. Didn't think that it worked. But as far as Winnie the Pooh, there are, I think a horror movie came out because it is in the public domain, and it was,
It was low budget and really bad.
yeah, low budget and really,
Really bad.
Never saw it.
It's more like a,
It was like, who made this home movie in your backyard?
yes.
Wow,
So,
fun facts.
National Winnie the Pooh Day.
Love it.
The cute one eating the honey
Yes.
in the honey tree. In the honey tree.
Wasn't there 100 acre
No, it's 100 Acre Woods with Christopher Robin, Piglet, Roo, Rabbit. See?
I'm not even going to pretend to know.
I know some strange things. How about some birthdays?
Yeah.
These are the Firehouse Subs birthday shout-outs. We do want to remind you, when you buy more subs, you save more lives. It's as easy as rounding up your change.
Yes.
When you do so, the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation is able to use those funds to provide training, support, and equipment for our phenomenal hometown heroes.
It's as easy as rounding up your pennies.
It is celebrating today my big brother. We call him Lefty, but his name is Ace. Happy birthday, Acey.
Happy birthday, Ace. We also want to wish a very happy birthday to Lily Roberson.
And Kimberly Meeks.
The one, the only, the beautiful Sylvie Goodwin. Happy birthday.
Shelby Crowder.
That's all I got.
And Taylor Michael Stewart is celebrating today.
Well, happy birthday to all of you. We encourage you, get your birthday shout outs in. We want to recognize you, not just birthdays, anniversaries, milestones, work anniversaries, anything that you're celebrating on this day, we want to celebrate with you. So there's multiple ways you can get that in. You can always go to monstermediayuma.com, our newly revamped website. You can click on the Today in Yuma tab and look for the little cupcake with the Firehouse logo and the candle. You can fill that little entry form out. It goes directly to my inbox. You can always send us a message on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, whatever you call it. Either way, just get it in. If you have a birthday or something you want to shout out, jump on that Sunset Health Facebook live feed for today, because we are not checking emails right now. We are on air. So you're going to want to jump on that Sunset Health Facebook live feed and post it right there.
And if you do go to the website, for all intents and purposes, we're going to pretend that that's like a little flicker light candle. It's not a real candle on that birthday cupcake.
It's
I got thinking, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have had the flame on there.
What?
Firehouse Subs.
Oh.
You know? But, so
Okay.
it's a fake flame on there.
The things that go through Jennifer's head.
It's not going to start a fire, so.
I'm about everything being appropriate. You know how it is.
She tries.
I overthink things a lot.
Yes.
All right. Be ready for a break?
Sure.
We're going to take a quick break on Today in Yuma. We'll be back with more of the show after this. Today in Yuma is brought to you by Neverlow Smoke and Vape Lounge at 2760 South 4th Avenue and Neverlow Glass Gallery.
That's right.
You can't miss that with that awesome building located a little further down on 4th Avenue. Stop by both locations because they have something truly unique at each one.
Yes.
They have your vaping products. They have a lot of glass and some custom pieces too, and a lot of awesome snacks. Go by Neverlow Smoke and Vape Lounge at 2760 South 4th Avenue.
And the Broken Yoke Cafe. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, with happy hour from noon to 2. Saturday and Sunday, they're open until 3 if you are headed on over. Make sure you download the app. Not only can you join the wait list, but you can also join the awesome rewards program at the Broken Yoke Cafe.
And with Aloe, you enjoy no contracts, great customer service, and real savings. Aloe is committed to being exceptional, honest, local, and hassle-free. To find out more, just visit their website, aloefiber.com.
And Sprague Sports wants to remind you that their indoor shooting range offers daily lane rentals, as well as memberships with unlimited range time and other amazing perks. And today is Thursday. That means women shoot for free at the range at Sprague's on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
It is Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 and Outlaw Country.
Let me go get them. There's 3.
They both here now?
Yep, there's 3.
Oh, there's 3?
MC 928 Barbershop is now open at 2951 South Pacific Avenue, right across from Walmart. Appointments and walk-ins are welcome.
Hello, come
Hi.
in.
Their licensed, experienced barbers are here
share
to
and
provide
then I'll
quality cuts
adjust the
at
mic when you
affordable
guys-
price. Tuesday and Thursdays,
Only-
your cuts
only
are
2 coming in?
Yeah. Mondays, kids
You can come in even if you don't want to speak.
You can hang out in here. You're fine.
You don't have to speak.
Josh, what's your last name?
Stein.
How do you spell that?
S-T-I-N-E.
Just like RL.
Yep.
It's always game time at Paradise Sportsbook. Get in on the action.
Awesome. And Rowena, how do you say your last name?
Regalado.
Yeah, it sounded just like that, didn't I?
Yeah, I thought you did.
Of course you will.
Yeah.
She's usually pretty good.
You can open your eyes. Right?
She can. She can.
My mom never could. No.
I couldn't for a long time. Then I married a Hispanic, and my last name was Ramirez. So they're like, don't say it white, say it regular. Ramirez.
Ramirez.
We had neighbors, and their last name was Jurado. And she could not, she just called them the Jurados. I'm like, you're not even trying.
That's funny.
Well, that and how did, what is it? One of the hot sauces in food at restaurants.
Cholula?
No.
I was thinking.
Chipotle.
Oh, okay.
She, because it's, Chipotle sauce. She can't say it. She called it Chipotle. Chipotle.
Give me some Chipotle.
It's you say it the way it's written.
Yeah.
Let's go have lunch at Chipotle.
Yeah, it's good. It's okay.
You know what she was talking about.
Well, my kids forever, Daniel started when he was like 4. He still says Coca-Cola instead of Coca-Cola.
Really?
Yeah, he still says Coca-Cola, and he's almost 30.
A good friend, the daughter is 40 and she still calls it sketty.
Aww.
So that's what they called it, eat your sketty. So you just pick up on those habits.
Yeah, scary. You?
Good morning, Jared. Thank you for coordinating us, Jared. We're watching on the Sunset Health Facebook Live feed.
Oh, okay.
So that's what.
She's just not going.
Oh yeah, by the way, you're on camera.
She's just not wacky and talking to herself.
We have our Boys and Girls Club office in Phoenix tuned in too.
Oh, good,
so
good.
They're watching.
Perfect. Well, hello everyone. Yes.
Yes, we are. Did you see that Evie put her Tigger joke in there?
No.
Her mango joke?
No, Tigger.
Oh, Tigger. No.
What do you call Tigger's reflection? Coppercat. All right, you
Hi,
ready?
Marina. She is watching from Phoenix.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Joining us on this beautiful Thursday morning, we have Josh Stein, the VP of External Affairs and Business Partnerships, and Rowena Regalado,
Good job.
Branch Director of the Boys and Girls Club here in Yuma.
Good morning.
Yes.
Well,
Good morning.
Thank you both for joining us. I know I'm asking you like questions as I'm introducing you. So many things to know. Well, thank you both so much for joining us,
Thank you for having us.
and for our friends in Phoenix who have joined in on the feed too. We appreciate
Yes,
that.
Thank you.
Well, we have you here today. We're going to be talking about the Boys and Girls Club in Yuma, and it's kind of had a couple different looks or partnerships over the last few decades, and it is now under the leadership of whom?
Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley,
Okay.
Located in Phoenix. So Yuma is now one of our 32 sites. We're serving over 13,000 kids here in the state of Arizona.
Wow.
And we're excited to be in Yuma. I think it was about a year ago we were here in Yuma for our official grand opening. We actually opened though in August of 2022, and it's been incredible to see the growth of the club here in the community, and also the community support we've received as an organization.
But I can't even believe that's been that long already.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Well, my son attended the Boys and Girls Club from probably kindergarten through maybe 6th grade. So I'm familiar with the programs that have been offered, and how it was so beneficial for him too, with kind of getting that jump start on homework for the evening. Kids have a lot of homework these days.
Yes.
And having people there to help if he needed it. But as an only child, the interaction was something I really appreciated too.
Thank you.
Well, and the Boys and Girls Club, for as many years as it's been around, it has always been one of those places. I know when I was in school, it was like, oh, I want to go to the Boys and Girls Club. It was always, it sounded like a fun place to be. There was always things to do. Everybody always bragged about what they did when they got to the Boys and Girls Club, but it was also a necessity to our community. So like Jennifer said, it's had a few facelifts over the years, but the fact that it's back in our community and it's being used to the level that it is outstanding.
No, it's been great, and Rowena's a testament to that too. I mean, starting with 30 kids to 135, and the stories we've heard from the families and what it really means to them to have the club back in their community, and for the kids. And to your point, we want kids to be excited to come to the club. We want the fun. I know Rowena can touch on that, kind of what they're doing at the club now.
And so we started in August with about 37 kids, and we're now at more than 150.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we've served a lot of the school. Yuma School District 1. We're serving charter schools. We're serving St. Francis. We're serving Lutheran schools, and also we have from the charter schools like Desert View Academy. So we have really grown, and you know, when talking to parents, what kind of they said it's a life-changing thing for them. Some of them talk about like getting more and picking up more hours at work rather than, you know, having to be restricted. So they said it's a life-changing thing, and the atmosphere and the environment that we provide for the children and the fun that we give out for the children every single day coming in, smiles and warm welcome for them. And
something that people might need to understand if they've never really been associated or had any experience with the Boys and Girls Club is it's not babysitting.
No.
Your kids are engaged from the moment they get there the entire time with activities. Again, there's after school homework assistance that's available. There's physical things that, again, keep them engaged and moving. And all of that is important to being a well-rounded child, you know, because that creates our well-rounded adults too.
So right now we are running our own soccer tournament within the club. We
Oh, I love
fee
that.
to the parents. So right now we're doing practices, and tournament is going to be in February. So we have kinder to 1, 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th. They're grouped together. There's 6 members, and so they're going to have a round robin. So they're practicing right now. We're providing everything except the cleats, but we're providing everything. They're creating their own. They also are allowed to make their own team name.
Okay.
And they are making their own shirts.
They have a lot of input.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, because it has to be, their inputs needs to be part of what we do. And we also run the garden club inside the club by itself. We have the clay club, we have the Lego club, so we have the sports dance club. We do have those, and the children, they are excited. And we have children that sometimes when their parents come in and pick them up, like before the clubs meet, they would say, "Why are you here? You're supposed to be here like after 5:30. It's can you get dinner first?
You're
Aren't
early.
You supposed to
You're early.
Are you supposed to go somewhere else first?" Or,
And you know you're doing something right when that's
yes.
the case.
And when you have a lot of children at 6:30 still in your club, that's a testament to what you do, and you know, the service that we provide the kids. And not only that, it's just not that, but we also provide when they come into the building. Aside from scanning, which is physical scanning, for them using their cards, their IDs, I stand there, and look at each of the child that comes in, making sure that the eyes look good. Like I would like to know if they're doing well, because sometimes we have kids that come in and you can see in their eyes that there's something.
You can tell these things.
And so we have to be there to provide that support before they leave the building and say that we didn't even pay attention to them and there's no support to them.
I love that.
And that goes much more further than just a place for them a safe place for them to go after school. You really are paying attention.
It's that caring adult.
Yes.
You know, one thing we consistently hear from our kids and our teens as they age in our program is the reason why they come is the adults, that interaction they have with the adult, the mentor they develop within the club. They also, they love the programs are great, but the thing they remember is that name of that staff member who impacted them. Who
gave them a little, you know, a little attention, you know, cared about how they were feeling that day. And the reality is that a lot of the kids don't get that. You know, they may not have that. So yes, of course, I could see why that definitely sticks with them. But you mentioned mentorship too. I think with the wide variety of ages that you guys have there, those older kids that come in, you know, junior high or what it be, they look forward to hanging out with the little kids or mentoring them or helping with their homework or just playing with them.
Yeah, it's providing opportunities where they can do that in a constructive way and a safe way for kids. But to your point, is providing that leadership, giving them ownership. I think Romina talked about that with the sports team and creating their own mascots. It's how can we build ownership within our club and within our community, knowing that they do have a voice, they have an impact, but what they do also impacts others. So I think for our younger teens, call them tweens, to show the impact they can have on the younger members in the club is very powerful for them too, to understand what they're doing does impact other people.
That is important. And I like too when you mentioned the soccer team, even the creating kind of the branding. Look at the additional skills that is allowing them to have some exposure to, coming up with ideas and how to implement them and the creation of the shirt and probably, you know, signs or anything like that to cheer on the team. Now, where are they practicing soccer?
We have a very nice field outside, a soccer field, which was upgraded with help of the fourth Rotary
Okay.
Club of Yuma. So we're very grateful to them for that as well.
Our Rotary clubs are awesome, and
Yes.
the youth programs that they
Yes.
strive to do these upgrades for playgrounds and fields is phenomenal.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, the support from Fort Rotary Yuma has been beyond what we expected as we started. You know, always wanted to help out, put time and effort in, and be there at the club. And I think that goes for the whole Yuma community. You know, we've worked with a lot of local partners, whether it's Nova Home Loans, Dutch Bros. We have an event coming up, Papa Murphy's Pizza. Everyone's looking to see how they can contribute and help the best way they can.
Optimist Club also has helped out raise money for our teens, and so that's very important for us as well. We partner with the Crane School District for our food, so we serve warm food to the children every day,
Wow.
and it has made a difference. But go home, they're already fed.
They have something in their belly.
Their homework is done through our Power Hour, and they have to have time. They have time left is for family interaction.
That's how it should be.
It should
Well,
be.
we do have
We have quite a few comments.
We have quite a few comments on our Sunset Health Facebook live feed. Amelia says, hello, ladies, and hello, amiga Rowena.
Hello, amigo. Emilia.
And then Dale says he'll be in touch soon. He is with the Travis Mannion Foundation, and they offer free resources and youth mentorship to the kids through their Character Does Matter program. And then we have Amelia is asking for Rowena's contact information because she'd like to collaborate.
Oh, wonderful. Just come in. We're ready.
What's the phone number?
For the foster kids.
What's the phone number to the Boys and Girls
Do you have
Club?
the number?
I have the number. I can't memorize it. But I have it with me.
It's okay. Well, and we'll get into that
And I will
information
say
as
our,
well.
our website is www.bgcaz.org, and then you look for the Yuma branch.
And then our phone number is 928-575-2450.
Now, I know like you mentioned, when you started, you had 37 kids.
Yes.
And you're over
150.
150.
I think, I'm not sure. I didn't look at the enrollment yesterday, but last time I looked, it was 155. So I'm not sure.
Do you have room for more?
Oh yes, we are. The optimum capacity of the club is 265.
Oh, so we
you have plenty of room.
Yeah.
Yes,
room to grow.
We're looking forward to building our teen center, and maybe Mr. Josh can talk about the AZ workforce.
Yeah, that's one thing too. We aspired to. We have a workforce program with the Boys and Girls Clubs called AZ Youth Force, where we provide career and workforce readiness for teens 16 to 19, where they go through 30 hours of essential skill building academy, and then we place them into paid internships in the community.
Wow.
So our goal is to hire staff down here to work with that program and to expand it in Yuma, so we can give teens in Yuma an opportunity to have paid internships while they're in high school for career exploration as well.
So if businesses are interested in being a
They can
collaborative partner,
Yes, definitely reach out. You
Yes.
can reach out to myself. My link's on the website. We can share that as well too.
Yeah.
Okay, again, Josh is the VP of External Affairs and Business Partnerships.
We are also supported by AFER Arizona because they have provided us with a bus. So we're transporting children from Desert View Academy, also from Pueblo, and also from St. Francis Catholic School.
It's been a number of years, but my son attended Desert View Academy, and that after-school transportation at the time was really key because I was at work, and it made it difficult for me. And whereas the club, you're still at the location on 13th?
Yep.
What's that address there?
1100 South 13th Avenue.
Much closer for me at the time because
Yes.
Desert View was in his previous location
Yes.
off Kennedy Lane.
Yes,
So
yes,
it's
yes.
easier for me to pick him up after work. And he was the example of, can't you run errands first? Why do I have
I'm
to
not
go?
ready.
Yeah, one story that really is very, I think is very special for me is we have a little boy. He came. He's 5 years old. His mom is a doctor, and his dad brought him in. And so the first 2 days he goes like, "No, I'm not gonna want to stay here, Dad. I don't want to stay here." 2 days. The third day he goes in. He didn't even say goodbye. And then he was in his own world. Saturday came, right? Because Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday came. Mom and Dad said he woke up and he dressed up and he said, "Dad, let's go." And then Dad said, "Where are you going?" "I'm Boys and Girls Club." And then Dad said, "It's Saturday." So, he goes like that.
He wanted to go to his club.
He wanted to go to his club on a Saturday, and Dad said, "They also have to rest."
Yes, they do.
So that's
I
a
love
very
that.
that's a very heartwarming example.
No,
or what
that's a
would
perfect example of why we need the Boys and Girls Club and the amazing service that you provide to our youth and adolescents right here in Yuma.
We have also great parents, though. That's why I think where we're at right now is because the parents are also. We have just great parents. We have great kids too. So I think that's what it is.
So if there's anyone listening out there that would love to get their kids into the Boys and Girls Club, what is the best way to do so? Do you guys have certain hours that you are available?
Yes, but one of the things that is required for us before you join is to attend the parent orientation.
Okay.
And so that's always on a Thursday at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And we would appreciate a confirmation so we can prepare the materials ahead of time. So like today, we will have one. And I think there's 5 that signed up for us for today.
Oh,
And it's at what time?
At 6 o'clock.
6 p.m.
Thursdays.
At the club location.
At the club location.
All right. And that, if you haven't been there, and it's been a number of years since I was there, I mean, you have a gym. You've got the outdoor area.
Yes.
I mean, you have a soccer field.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it's, I would say, state of the art because you do have a lot of great things going on.
Yes. We have the art room. We have the computer lab that teaches digital literacy to the kids. Not just gaming, but so one of the things that happened in that room was one day we had one of the things that the teachers do there is they were talking about farming because Yuma is a farming community. So we wanted to introduce that piece to the children. Keep in mind that we are a farming community and we need to value that. So they were planting and harvesting, right? And we had one child that cried because the harvest was very low in the computer.
Oh my goodness.
So I told the teacher, I said, please make sure when you do a harvest time again in the game, I said, make sure that the harvests are all good.
I mean, it's presenting a reality of what
Exactly, it is a reality of what it could be.
You really have to connect them to where we're at, Yuma,
That's important.
And
though.
who we are, and who we are, because that's who we are.
I love that. Well, you mentioned one of the events will be of Papa Murphy soon. Is that going to be a takeover?
Yeah, there's a Papa Murphy events coming up for a week long. For 15% of all orders made online, will go back to the club here in Yuma. I actually have the date here. I can share that with you. It will be January 24th through January 29th. Any order made online at Papa Murphy's, and you enter the code GREAT, and 15% of your bill will go back to the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, that's
support
great.
it here. And that'll
For a
become-
whole week.
For a whole week, and that's
Wow.
here locally in Yuma. The funds will go directly back to our club here.
Perfect. Well, again, we love what you're doing. We're so glad to have the Boys and Girls Club in the community, and it's under the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley.
Yep.
If people have questions, you can check out their website again, bgcaz.org.
Yep.
And Rowena did provide her local number, 928-575-2450. If you'd like to reach out and possibly collaborate, I know we had Dale, Amelia, a few different people inquiring.
Volunteers too.
Volunteers are needed.
Yes.
Now, are there any items that you need for the club? For any of the projects or programs that the community might be able to help with?
Well, program supplies is the one that really we need most of the time. Right now we're starting the garden club and they're planting seeds, the children. We have 14 members in the garden club and the intent is for them to teach them how to grow, and then what they grow they bring home and share them with their family.
Yeah.
And that's what the intent is. Teach them how to grow vegetables.
So anything you have that could help that program succeed, that's what definitely.
And what, for those who do attend the club, what kind of cost is associated with that?
But there's no cost.
There's no cost.
There's no
Oh,
cost.
for the gardening club.
For
there's
the
no
gardening
cost.
club, no cost.
Okay.
But for we have a monthly fee of $80 that includes the meal, and that doesn't change. When the spring break, winter break, it's still $80. The only time that it changes is during the summer. And we also have scholarships for families
Financial assistance for
that are
families as well.
eligible. So that's there, and I think that helps a lot.
And you're open till what time each day?
Each day we are open at 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, and when there's winter breaks, we open at 7:30 to 5:30 to ensure that parents are able to go to work and come pick them up after work.
That's important.
Yes,
Making
it's
sure that
important.
people have appropriate care lined up for the kids, so important.
And like the parents are telling me, it's a game changer.
It is.
It
I'm
really
sure.
it makes a big difference for a lot of people. It does. So again, we're blessed to have that here in the community.
We are.
And
Check.
especially our transportation, it's also a blessing for us because parents was like, they would pick up their children over at school, run, bring them to us, and then run back to work. And now, they said, I'm not stressed no more.
Yeah, definitely.
You can focus on your task at hand.
Yes.
And then enjoy the time that you
Yes.
have with them.
And also we partner with the Yuma Regional Medical Center. We have resident physicians that come in every other week, and they provide mentoring, they provide education classes for children. So it's important for us.
Oh, well, as far as like that gardening club goes, I know we have a couple farmers here. They're busy right now, but I know we have a couple. They're pretty active on social media. They're pretty funny guys. They would probably be great to come in and talk to our kids too.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
You know who I'm talking to. He's a farmer, and he's very active on Instagram
Yes,
and
he is.
Facebook. Well, thank you both. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
No, thank you. We appreciate you
Thank you
having
for
us.
having
And
us.
your group up in Phoenix too.
Yes.
All right, anything you need, reach out and let us know.
Yes.
We are going to take our Village and Pizza Parlor selfie out in the courtyard. We'll be back with more of Today in Yuma. We're going to talk about some other events that are coming up right here in our area. This is Today in Yuma on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Thank you guys so much.
Great job. Awesome.
Yeah, Kendall goes
Hopefully we
to
can fill up the rest of those
Boys and Girls
slots.
Club from
I
DAV.
know.
My friend Kendall,
Okay.
Christy's daughter, goes
Oh,
from
okay.
DAV. I never do it with my kids because I had 4. I didn't think I could afford it. Sir, you had your interview. Go. No.
She's got plenty.
I have more stuff than time for.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah. Jen will send it on.
Oh yeah, I'll send you guys a picture. Perfect.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Any other have going on, let us know about it.
And if
Have a fabulous day.
even if we can't get you in, shoot us a message. We'll yeah, definitely. And then I'll send over the Papa Murphy's flyer.
Good.
Yeah,
We'll
perfect.
get that posted too. Awesome. All right.
You guys are the best.
Thank you guys so much. Good to have you here.
I like her jacket. I like her jacket.
Oh no, Friday.
What's this one then?
No, that's coming up tomorrow.
Oh, I was like, what? I am
Yeah,
confused.
When I'd already screenshot in my notes, I didn't want to go back and screenshot again. That was the old one, so I cropped it and then just typed that down.
Right.
I know. I work harder, not smarter.
I try to keep up with you, which I'm usually pretty good at.
This is Jennifer Blackwell from my friends at Quick Refrigeration. They have been cooling and heating Yuma since 1955. And they were the only train dealer in the desert Southwest. Now is the best time
Boss is up. Email.
$1,000 to trade in your old AC. Don't wait until your system goes down. Call the best in town. Quick Refrigeration.
Got my dentist appointment at 2.
All I know is these collaboration that Teasy's doing with Mostly Muffins looks delicious.
Making you hungry?
Yes.
They're not doing anything to help my
No.
healthier aspirations.
There's me and Kevin yesterday where he was like, have you seen this donut guy on Facebook? And I'm like, I've been watching him for months. I've been staying away from him. Oh my, and he's like, oh, this one looks so good. This one, I'm like, stop it. You are being so bad. Believe me, I've resisted the urge a few times. It's like, and then he started telling me, he's like, well, the guys usually bring in, I'm like, take him to work. But I have to try one. I mean, if you're going to buy them, I've got to try one.
We're back to watching the cowboy guy that Jeff likes to watch on Instagram.
The cooking one?
Yeah. And I love it because all his dogs are in the videos too. There's helpers, there's taste testers. But he did a Dutch oven Big Mac. And he went and bought one because he takes the dogs for treats. So he gets like a Happy Meal for the dog.
Yeah, when we had our
I'm not
restaurant.
judging that.
That's the reason you watched that.
When we had our restaurant, the back lined up with the bar next to it, and this gentleman would go to the bar in the afternoons, and he had the red, like, the golden retrievers, but the red.
Labrador?
Yeah, and he would send it with just a $5 in its mouth, and it would come to the back and it would sit at the kitchen thing right there. And I would make a charbroiled cheeseburger. He liked it with bread and only mustard. So you would hand it to him, and he'd walk away with it.
Here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
Oh my goodness, that Spoodylicious was just sharing a story with us off air, but on the Sunset Health Facebook Live feed.
You can go back after the show and listen to it. It's cute.
Oh my goodness.
It is so cute. We were talking animals, of course.
A local business would send, years ago, they would send the dog over with a $5 bill.
In his mouth, he'd get a charbroiled cheeseburger and walk away.
Charbroiled cheeseburger. I love that he even paid for it.
Yes.
And a tip.
That's so cool. All right, well, the second annual charity bike run is coming up, and it will benefit Saddles of Joy. So get ready for that on February 3rd. It is kickstands up at Bobby's Harley Davidson, and registration is $30 if you'd like to be included. And if you'd like details for that, just give Dina a call at 928-580-1804. And if you're not familiar, Saddles of Joy is a controlled environment, and it's designed for veterans, military, and first responders, including adults and children who might suffer from physical or mental health challenges. They've just always been an amazing organization here in the Yuma community. So this is one way where you can get out, enjoy the beautiful weather, have a great ride, and help Saddles of Joy at the same time.
I love it.
And I think I do have this event pinned on the top of my page. It's several January, February, even a few March events, because it's another busy time of year.
I was going to say, everything is still, we have things on here coming up in March, and that brings up a good point. If you have an event coming up that you would like us to help you get the word out, please let us know sooner rather than later. We'd like to, we like we've said, we have events coming up and on our list for March. Let us know sooner rather than later. That way we can get you scheduled to be on the show. And then if you can't get on the show, we will organize and get a flyer from you. So that way we can help the community kind of plan what's going on over the next couple of months. Even though there's no holidays coming up, which usually tends to be full of different events, we're still busy. It's beautiful. It's our busy season.
And we also have our Buffalo Wild Wings Community Matters. And, they're community connected like we are, and we want to be able to help share that information. If you have an event coming up for that, give me at least 2 weeks notice. That way we can get you on the website, and we can get you in our Community Matters segments that you hear running around the clock on both of our stations. We're locally owned, and it's important for us to be very, very involved with the Yuma community.
Yes,
and
definitely.
We try our best, but we need you to let us know what you have going on.
Exactly. Well, there is another event coming up in January. It is Yuma Artisans and Crafters. They are presenting their Winter Festival Bazaar. I look forward to these. These are a lot of fun. It is taking place on Friday, January 26th and Saturday, January 27th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Yuma County Fairgrounds. If you are looking for more information, you can contact the Yuma Artisan and Crafters at Yuma Artisan and Crafters 46 at gmail.com. Maybe you're looking to be a vendor there or anything like that. You can shoot them an email. They will get you coordinated. But it's a great opportunity for the community to come out. We have a lot of our winter visitors that do a lot of different crafting. You can purchase their wares. Maybe you're looking for supplies, all of those different things. Again, that is taking place on Friday and Saturday, January 26th and 27th.
And we do want to remind you that our Mittens for the Mission in January is continuing.
It is.
And we do have some cold weather coming up. We've got a really nice week here with low, mid, upper 70s. Depending what you like, it's pretty much perfect. You pretty much need to ditch your sweaters by 11 a.m. is my guess. This morning I ditched it by 9.
Yeah.
But coming up, starting on Monday, actually Sunday night, we have a 20% chance of rain. So when you think of our individuals that are homeless, they need those things to help keep them warm. Whether it is your knitted hats, gloves, socks even, blankets, and sleeping bags, jackets, hoodies, anything like that you can donate, please consider doing so. They can be dropped off here at the station. If you're closer to us, down at 949 South Avenue B. We also have Crossroads. You can take any item by there 24 hours a day. They're 944
Especially
South
if you know
Arizona
that
Avenue.
they can use it right away.
Yes.
The sleeping bags, the warm weather clothes, all of those different things, you can take it straight to the mission and they will put it in the hands of the people that need it right away. You can always drop it at the thrift store, things like that, but if you want it, if you know it can be used today, take it down to the mission. You can drop it off at the warehouse. You can drop it off at the family shelter. Definitely, I would suggest if you know it can be used, take it straight to the mission. Or you can drop it off here. If we need to make a trip to Barbara and give it to her. Barbara was just here this morning. We see the mission folks quite often.
We do. If you're a little bit further up on Arizona Avenue, closer to FTS Automotive, you can take them by there as well, Monday through Friday. And like us, the FTS can also accept perishable items.
Correct.
We have a refrigerator and a freezer here. We just want to make sure the items that people are willing to donate, that we're able to get those put directly in the hands of people that can use it right now.
Exactly. I know you spoke with Barbara today, and the auction is still going for, or is it auction or is it
Raffle.
No, it's a giveaway. It's a drawing that they're going to be doing for the diamonds and sapphires, and it is estimated over $16,500 worth.
Wow.
It was donated by an amazing human, and the money it raised will go towards the men's shelter, which they seriously need.
Yeah.
And
That's been an ongoing project for them.
It has. Tickets are just $10 a piece, and that drawing is going to be held live in February. But you can get tickets at the thrift store or at FTS Automotive. And if you do want to check out the jewelry, it has been appraised at Paul Bensel Jewelers. It's on display there.
It is.
So you can stop by and check it out.
They can purchase tickets there as well?
I believe that, I think that's on the flyer. I
want to say I saw it on the flyer. That's where I initially saw the pictures of the jewelry. I do want to see it in person.
They do have it on the Crossroads Mission website.
Hang on, if you talk for 1 second, I'll tell you.
She's going to go grab the flyer. Like Janice said, it is on the Crossroads Mission's website. You can check it out there. But it's absolutely beautiful, and the drawing is just in time for Valentine's Day. So you might be able to give that special someone something special for the holiday. But again, for the $10 ticket, it's appraised at
$16,525.
Oh my goodness.
And yes, tickets are available at Paul Bensel Jewelers. Also, that's at 234 West 32nd Street. FTS Automotive at 1701 South Arizona Avenue. And you can get them at the Crossroads Mission Second Chance Thrift Store at 550 West 8th Street.
And Foodylicious Janice is getting a shot of that QR code on the flyer, and she's actually getting a shot of the beautiful set as well. Again, you can jump on the Sunset Health Facebook Live later if you're missing it right now.
And that jewelry, again, is on display at Paul Bensel Jewelers. The drawing will be held February 12th. You do not need to be present to win, and it's going to be drawn at Paul Bensel Jewelers.
All right.
Get those tickets.
Yes. Again, it's going to a great cause. The Crossroads Mission has been in serious need of that men's shelter. If anybody has been down there to either volunteer or just to drop things off, you realize that the need is there. They have the space for it, but again, all around, all of the materials and things like that have all gone up. So we need to get that men's shelter built.
All right, we just have a few minutes left, but let's address the notification that was sent out to parents and guardians yesterday of students who attend Woodard Junior High School. You are one.
Yes, I am one. There was a shelter in place that was put into effect at Woodard Junior High yesterday afternoon. It's always a scary situation when your child's school is put on any sort of lockdown or shelter in place, and it was brief. It was for only about 45 minutes, but I did speak with my child. They were pretty much oblivious to what was going on. They just knew that they had to stay in that classroom for a little while. But you know what, Woodard does a great job at informing our students and parents of what's going on as far as the shelter in place. Text went out, I got an email, but then I also got a follow-up email when the shelter in place was lifted. And then Principal Acosta actually called and sent out a message to all of the parents of the students. That way, if they had any questions, they could contact the school. If they did not receive any of the notifications, contact the office. They will make sure that they have updated text, phone numbers and things like that for the parents.
That was the case for one person, because I did post it on each of our pages, letting people know, because my messenger was just kind of off the chain.
Yeah.
Because people were, do you know what's going on? Are you aware? Do you know? So that's why I posted. It wasn't to create any sense of panic among parents, but some did not receive those notifications. So this is that reminder. Maybe your information has changed, and that's
Yes.
why you. But they have multiple methods in which they send it out.
They do. If you did not receive, and Principal Acosta, like I said, mentioned it yesterday. If you did not receive those messages, contact the office and just say, "Hey, I did not receive the messages about the soft lockdown yesterday. Can you please make sure my information is correct?" And they will update it. I sign up for all of those things. It's better to
I like
know
redundancy.
Exactly. I'd rather get the message 3 or 4 times than not at all. But Woodard is I have to say is a safe place for my child. Even trying to get on campus during the school day, you have to go through the office. So I wasn't too worried. But again, when you don't know and you don't have those answers, I know the first instinct is to run to the school to make sure our student is okay. But sometimes the best best action is to kind of stay away until you get more
You
information.
do need to stay back
because you could put yourself in danger.
That, and you're getting in the way too.
Exactly.
So please be mindful of that. Said with much love.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Thank you all so much for joining us today. A quick peek at tomorrow. Foodielicious Janice will be joining us.
Get your entries in.
With her weekly giveaway. It's a $25 Burgers and Beer gift card. We have Nicole Wilkinson talking about the National Association of Women in Construction. They have an event coming up. And we also have Mike from Sage and Sand joining us.
Awesome.
Please be safe, everyone. Be polite. Be patient. Be nice.
Yes.
Up next on Z93, it is the Bob and Sherry Show, and Outlaw Country brings us your favorite classic country music. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
Goodbye, ladies.
Bye.